Hey, TLC, good to see you back. You made some huge strides last season. How do you look to build off of what you were able to accomplish this past year, heading into a very anticipated season with the franchise?
Hey, how you doing? It was, I mean, if you talk about the bubble and the whole season, this was great. We had a good time. We went to the playoff for the first round. It was a good experience, but we had a whole new team. So trying to just like put what was last year in the past and keep on like getting better and getting to know my teammates every single day and get better with them since it's a whole new team. So what was in the past is in the past. It was great, but we got whole new goals and objectives. So I'm trying to keep the flow with the new team.
Next question goes to Greg Logan of Newsday.
Hi, Timothé. I just want to ask, when you look at the new roster and all the players the Nets have on the perimeter, how do you visualize your role? Where do you think you fit in? Do you think you'll be like maybe the backup to Joe Harris? How do you see it playing out?
I don't put myself in any kind of roles. I'm just trying to fit in and bring all the energy I can bring. I know I can help this team, win. I think I'm pretty like different than everybody else on this team. I run, I play defense, I can knock down shots, and I think I got a good opportunity in this team, and I think I can help. I can be next to those guys and compete.
Next question goes to Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Hey, Tim. Happy belated Thanksgiving. Hope you enjoyed that time with your family and your loved ones. Just talk about the work you've been able to put in this offseason. Obviously, it's been shorter, right? And it's obviously under different circumstances than any other offseason. So just talk about what kind of work you've put in and how working this offseason has been different from any previous year.
The way the team is built, I know and I believe that I'm not going to be on the ball with the ball that much on the court. So just work on catch and shoot, random shots, run transition, get some dribble shots, all kind of stuff, pull over behind the screen, shots, like all this type of things. And I've been watching videos and of the bubble and of the past year in defense to keep my mind ready and keep my mind in good form to start the season.
Next up is Alex Schiffer of The Athletic.
Hey, Tim, good to see you. Just curious, as a kid growing up in France, how much were you able to follow Steve Nash's career or know a lot about who he was as a player, given you grew up in Europe?
I mean, it was big. 2 times MVP, obviously, play. We followed, obviously, he was Boris Diaw, us, like, on another, like, French guy that had, like, a great career. So through that, we've been able to follow his career. I actually had his jersey when I was a kid. I think the second jersey after Tony Parker was Steve Nash. So he was 2 times MVP. He went to the play in the playoff, like a huge things. So yeah, been able to watch that and from far away, of course, not being able to watch the games, but highlights and stuff like that. All-Star game too.
Next question will go back to Greg Logan from Newsday.
Tim, can you talked about working off the ball, working on catch and shoot. Karis talked about the same thing yesterday. Are all you guys having to adjust to different roles in terms of playing with Kevin Durant and Kyrie?
Was that a question? Sorry. Can you say it again? What was the question? Sorry.
Yeah. Karis talked about learning to use more catch and shoot yesterday.
Yeah.
And you mentioned that. Are you having to learn kind of a different role because you're playing with KD and Kyrie?
I don't really think it's a different role. I just think we have to do it as a whole higher level. Our goals as a team this year are like way higher. We want to get to the top, and that has to come from us. Like everybody in this team, everybody has to put his work in, and has to do his job on the court. So if he has to come from catch and shoot during like practices, get better at that. Like that's what we're gonna do. And I don't think like the roles are gonna be different like that much. We just like have to bring our level to a whole, take a step.
Next question goes to Brian Lewis of the New York Post.
Hey, Tim. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
All right. Just following up in that vein, I know you guys have only been doing really individual stuff, but what kind of feedback have you gotten from Steve on what he'd like to see from you, specifically what he wants to see you work on, other than catch and shoot? You did touch on that, but is there anything else specifically that he told you he needs you to see you improve on?
Get better in defense, stay ready, stay focused every single day, get better in defense, be ready to guard like the best guys across the basket, and that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know, we haven't talked much about like what's gonna happen in the upcoming season, but he did talk about that.
We'll go back to Christian Winfield from the New York Daily News.
Hey, Tim. Have you guys at all started getting into X's and O's in terms of offense? You've got Steve Nash and Mike D'Antoni, who are two guys who are known for what they were able to do in Phoenix with the offense, and then Mike D'Antoni, obviously, what he did in Houston with their offense. Have you guys gotten into what the offense might look like, and how excited are you as someone who's a capable scorer for being able to play under a guy like Mike D'Antoni, who likes to take capable scorers and kind of blow them up into something huge?
Oh man, he's gonna be exciting. Excited. We did have like some thought about that. It's gonna be like very fast paced. Run the floor, play really fast. I believe shoot threes, get to the rim, get fouled. Play in the first like quarter of the 24 seconds. So yeah, very very high pace, very high pace.
Next question goes to Bob Windrum of Nets Daily.
Yeah, you referred to this as a new team. Is that the feeling of everybody on the roster, that you're coming in basically with something brand new? Obviously, that you had a smaller team back in the bubble, but is that how it's viewed around the training facility? A brand new team?
No, not at all. I mean, I'm just saying like. Obviously, Kyrie was hurt last year. KD was hurt last year. Two like the main guys we have. So of course, he's going to look new. He's going to be different this year. But like the core of the team is the same. So they were around last year. I'm just talking about the court, and also like the coaching staff is looking a little different, and that locker room too. So. The core of the team is the same. Like, the chemistry we had last year is going to be the same, but we just got a little bit new faces. That's it.